Welcome. This is Nina Hayden.
And this is Avis Carter.
Welcome to FashAZON, where we showcase up-and-coming designers. We are so glad that you are here to join us today. Life is good. Even when I think about life, I met someone very special on a video Zoom call, and I was immediately attracted to him because of his style, because of his walk, because of his talk, and not only that, because of his family morals and values. We have today with us someone very special, and you know what? Let me tell you how special life is. His brother flew after his family had gotten here just to spend time with it. It doesn't get any better than that. Family support is so important. It's like a tearjerker. I am like boiling on the inside. I am so excited to bring to you the one and only Keon Kelly.
All right.
Welcome. And you know, we can't leave a special brother out. His older brother, they flew all the way from Atlanta to see him. Let's give it up for Antoine Kelly.
All right.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Pleasure to be on.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so this is where the real talk gets started. You know, it's so good to have you right here, sitting next to us. Thank you so much. Tell us a little bit about you and where are you going?
Well, I'm going to Academy of Art University, which is in San Francisco, California. So I'm doing online school, but I might go for 2 years. But if I like it and I seem more excited, I'm gonna probably just go for a bachelor's. So I'm going for fashion styling. So.
Oh, great. Wonderful. What's the name of your brand?
I don't have one right now, but I'm still like upcoming. So like I'm still trying to figure out like what to do.
Right, and tell me about your style.
Yes.
My style is, I have like 3 styles. So one's a punk, which is like, you know, like rock kind of. And then a grunge style, which is leather jacket and like denim or wax jeans. And then the last one is a retro fashion, which is like based off of 80s, 90s, around that era. So.
And so, you know, even when I think about punk, you know, I think about Caucasians and so, you know, other nationalities getting in punk. And even when you think about punk music, I mean, do you really get into the punk music? You got to tell me about that.
No, I really don't get into the punk music. It's just, I kind of like their style based off of like people that inspired me of my style. So.
Okay. And what's their style?
I have 5 people that inspired me.
Yes.
So one is a model. His name is Bloody Osiris. And he models for Louis Vuitton and Off-White. And then there's 4 more that's rappers. Is Playboy Cardi. He has like a punk style grudge / but mostly punk. And Gunna, he has like more of a hip hop style. So I kind of like that. And then Lil Yachty, I like his style a lot because he has like a retro fashion style. And also Lil Uzi Vert, he has like a retro fashion style too.
Wow.
Nice. Okay, so that's punk, and then your second style is
grunge.
Grunge. Okay,
Grunge.
So when I think of grunge, I think of down and dirty. So come on.
Yeah. Tell us, what does that mean? What does that look like?
Grunge style is like it's based off of leather jackets. It's kind of like biker kind of leather jackets, leather pants, and like cut off sleeve shirts. Kind of like punk mixed together, but.
Wow.
I guess it just separates itself from different categories. So.
And then your third style?
Retro fashion, like vintage clothes. Like recently, I've been looking at like finding a bunch of vintage clothes, vintage pants, and everything.
He kills that.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the nail right there.
love it.
Is that
I
the
love their
nail?
Levi's,
Yeah.
like vintage Levi's. And
Okay.
everything.
And so even with that, Antoine, let us in on how does he get dressed in the morning? Does it take him an hour or does it take him 5 minutes?
Right.
Tell me.
You gotta tell him to get ready for like 3 hours before. Cause dude will still be
I'll be
still
switching
trying
clothes
to
if I don't like them.
Right.
He's still
Yeah.
trying to prep what to wear. All
Yeah.
this like so you might have to tell him like a week because he needs outfits to pick out. So you
Right.
give him some outfits to pick out, he'll figure it out. He'll be
Right.
like, nah, that ain't it. He'll throw that away, put something on.
Hey, do you ever pick out something and then you're like, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah,
I don't,
I'll put on the whole outfit. And
Right.
Then I'll go downstairs and then I'll be like,
entire outfit.
nah.
Yes, entire.
And then I go
outfit.
back upstairs
Yes.
and then change all my clothes again.
Oh, cool. Really cool. And so even when I think about style, right, you know, like I'm from the old school, and usually you're like, why does, okay, so you know, like usually when people be wearing glasses, they hide in something, right? So it's like, okay, is this brother been smoking some weed or what, right?
Right, yeah, what's going on? Yeah.
So take off your glasses and let me see your eyes. And let
All
me see your
right.
eyes.
That's the designer. This is our
Right.
designer here.
And
All
so
right.
why the glasses?
I like the glasses because, which again, Playboy Cardi inspired me because he started wearing glasses with like leather like fits basically.
Yes.
So it just
Yeah, so it's just like your
yeah.
style.
Yeah.
Okay, image. All right, got you.
I like it a lot.
And so you can't wear those at night. Then what do you do?
Oh, he still pull it off.
Right.
Oh, you pull it off?
That'll change
yeah, I
nothing.
still wear
He
them
still
most of the
pull it
time.
off.
Wow.
And you can't see, right?
Sometimes.
It's like that doesn't
It depends how
matter.
dark
It's
it
about
is.
the
It depends.
style.
Yeah.
It's about the
It
look.
just all goes with the outfit.
Yes, right.
Nice. And so who have you met or what have you done lately that you were so proud of?
I haven't really met anyone yet, but
Yes.
like I'm just ready to like get into it. I'm more focused on like style, like going to college and
Yes.
like finish it out strong. So
So who's your role model in your family?
my dad, well basically my
Yes.
parents.
Your
Yes,
parents.
yes. Yeah, big
Oh.
brother.
My whole
Ah, cool.
family. My whole
Yeah.
That's
family.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So
Yeah.
Antoine, why come support your brother?
Because this is like being like fashion as he is, like he loves fashion. So like
Yes.
I couldn't, ain't no way I can't miss something like this.
All right.
I just couldn't.
Right. It's epic.
Because- Yes, very.
Yes,
Very.
yes.
Like it just come from like we go into places together, everybody just be looking like I'm telling you, like everybody just look at him like he
Like he's
celebrity.
the
That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
He is.
I promise you,
He
we walk in
is.
the mall everywhere, they just I call people just staring, they be all the
Right.
way at the other end.
Right, right. And
Yeah,
so
just-
my question, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
Go
you
ahead.
No,
No.
you good. That was
So you know what? Even with him getting all the attention, right?
Yeah.
Are you feeling like,
Nah.
All
Are
right.
you throwing
I
shade?
love, like I
Good.
love when people like see me with
Yes.
Right.
Right.
that's really my go-to player.
That's
Like
your brother.
Oh.
So did he
Go-to.
style you today?
yes, like
Of
these
course,
jackets,
huh? Of
look-
course.
Of
You're
course,
right.
yes. He
Mhm.
like I'm always asking him. You can ask my parents. Like, they might say something look good, but at the end of the day, he
Yeah.
got the opinion. Like,
oh, really?
I ask him every time. Like,
All right.
So you can put your glasses back on if you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are too cool. Can I tell
Right.
you that?
Thank you. Thank you.
And so, you know, rumor had it when your parents, where'd your parents used to shop for you?
Basically mostly the mall, like sometimes the outlets, but mostly the mall. Like most.
So do you still shop at the mall?
No.
Clue me in.
I do all my clothes online.
Okay.
Mhm.
I started probably around like 2019. I started shopping online for mostly clothes because I just stopped liking like most of the clothes, and I saw a lot of clothes on Instagram,
Right.
and it just like I just searched them up online, found them. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just start looking forward into that.
Exactly.
and it's like everything fits him, no matter what it is.
So what he orders,
no
whatever,
matter
whatever.
what it is,
Yeah.
everything fits him
Yes.
completely.
And so I heard like a little birdie told me that they saw you at Walmart. Is that true? Shopping.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes, I love to go to Walmart because
Okay.
for one, they have a bunch of cargos.
Okay.
And they have a bunch of Wrangler jeans, which is another retro
Okay.
fashion.
Mhm.
And I just love their jeans.
Okay, nice. That's keeping it real. And so let's talk about your schooling. And so what field did you decide to go in?
I decided to go in fashion styling,
Mhm.
and I'm mostly looking forward into modeling, but
Yes.
I'm still going to school for fashion styling so I can actually get deeper down in the fashion industry
Yes.
because it's really like deep in Atlanta. So,
Mhm.
Yes.
Definitely.
And so connecting with people. I know on another show you made mention that you enjoy styling, but you enjoy people more than styling. Did you say that?
with people like at school, like I always have on fits. I just be putting out random fits and stuff, and all my friends and other
Wait,
people.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, random fits.
Yeah, which is outfits.
Oh,
Sorry.
That's
great.
it.
That's what you call it.
Fits.
We call
Okay.
them
So
random
you know,
fits.
so when you talk about fits, if somebody's throwing a fit, you already know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so keep
okay.
moving. Go ahead.
So I just put out random outfits, and all my friends were like, "Yo, that's nice. That's nice. I like that." And then when I go out in public, people, like you say, people always just stare at me and be like, "Oh, I like your fit. It looks nice." And one day I just thought, I was like, I'm gonna probably take this more serious. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you style other people like from school?
Sometimes I style like,
He don't want to admit,
Yeah.
but I feel like all his friends.
Yeah,
like,
all my
everything
friends, like,
from him.
Yeah.
Everything.
All right.
Like
That's
he
where it
literally,
starts.
like I
Go for
remember
it.
picking them up. We go places.
Okay.
They have on just a little, just a little Avenger shirt and some jeans.
Yeah.
Now I go pick them up. They got fives on. They got shirts, this vintage shirts on, cargos on. I'm like, oh, okay. So like, that's why I was like, yeah, he got to take this serious, cause like,
Yes.
he influenced his friends, but he might not see it, but people see it on the outside. Like,
Right. And so if your friends went out going someplace with you and they don't have on, your expectations, what happens?
I really,
Or
to be honest, like I really don't care.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
like, cause I know they know how to dress, so like, I just respect what they wear. I don't really like say, oh, that don't look nice, unless they ask me, and I'll be truthful about it.
Right. And so tell us your life learned lessons.
Life learned lesson is, for one, always be patient.
Good.
Patient is always
Virtue.
number one. And I always have to stay humble, like no matter what I do, because people always complimenting me. It doesn't mean like I changed. Like
Yes,
I changed.
right.
Like, I always just gotta stay
Exactly.
myself. So that's really what I like, and responsibility. I just love that too.
Antoine, same question.
It's basically what he said. Like we be on
ditto.
the same. Like we used to be on the same time, and like it's basically everything he said.
And
Like,
what did he
just
say?
Be humble. Just be humble. Be yourself.
Right.
Never switch up. Like that's how the plan be. And that's why our family just so tight. Never switch up, and we just stay humble no matter what happens. Like.
All right. And so how do people get in contact with you?
By Instagram mostly.
And what's your Instagram address?
I hate Keon.
I love Keon, but I hate Keon.
Yeah. So that's the only, because I don't really have nothing else. I just use Instagram mostly. So.
Okay, but why I hate Keon?
I don't know. I just really, I just like it, but.
I like Keon.
Yeah.
But okay. And so.
Keon and Antoine, we thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you, and you're going to do a fabulous job as a designer and upcoming designer. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Remember, we can change the fabric of our journey with one stitch and one step at a time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
So, wow, you are so fabulous. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. We just finished talking with Keon and Antoine Kelly. We are over here talking with their parents. You did that? Welcome, Natasha and
Thank you.
AK. It's
Thank you.
so
Glad
good
to
to
be
see
here.
you all.
Definitely.
Tell me about what's going on in your life.
Oh, life.
Yeah, what's going on
It's
in your
just-
life?
You just have to keep moving with life, just far as new things to invent, far as skates out, roller skating lessons, being humble, being a family, growing a business, life lessons. I think we all had to do a little turning and patience.
Yes.
Patience.
And March was our turn.
Yes.
I left my full-fledged job to pursue what we already been doing. And I think March was the turning point. So it turned our life around as far as pushing us forward on a bigger platform, more positive platform. And also our whole family is involved 100% into what we're doing now, which is really this year has really turned around for us from last year. Definitely.
And what's the name of your company?
It's Skates Out Virtual.
And so what do you do?
So what we do is Skates Out Virtual. We teach roller skate lessons. But during the pandemic, we actually had to back up off of the roller skate in-person lessons.
Yes.
So what we did was sit down with our sons and my wife, I did, and I came up with virtual. So we created a virtual roller skate course. First time ever with roller skating. So what we did was sit down to come out and niche out what her job is, what my job is, what our sons' jobs are. And when we put that together, it basically came out into a virtual program. Basically, that virtual program is teaching you the mental and physical part of roller skating with safety. So it took us about 4 months to create, and we think we have a great product.
So was it virtual? When you say virtual, like, you know, we have Zoom, we have
Correct.
virtual.
So I took the word virtual a different direction. We have live videos, but I still put the tag virtual because my son does virtual from home in school. So,
yes. Okay.
so virtual goes two different ways, and she got on me before about it. We can't
Yeah.
use virtual, but you can
Yeah.
because virtual learning, that's not live. He's not live with his teacher.
Right.
And that's where my concept
Right.
came from.
I got the
so that's where,
connection.
that's
Yes.
where we came up with virtual roller skate lessons, and the people are able to connect with us through a discussion box. So any video they're stuck on, they can connect to us through the virtual discussion box. It comes straight to us. We could talk to them. If we're not understanding exactly where they're stuck at, we jump
Yes.
on a Zoom meeting for 20 minutes and make sure they're
Wow.
getting exactly
Wow.
what they need.
Nice. And you know, I learned how to skate and I was on the roller rink. And so where are these people skating?
In the comfort of your
Everywhere.
own home.
Oh, really? In your
Yeah.
own, in your home?
Together as a family, in
Skate
the basement.
rinks everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely.
Cool.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, it pushed everyone outside.
Okay.
People got bored in the house, so
Yes.
what we seen, and we can vouch for right now, there's a shortage of roller skates across the world and the country.
Wow.
Definitely black roller skate high top boots. There's none,
Wow.
and
Okay.
if you want them, there's a back order of probably like 3 months.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a shortage of roller skates in the world, and I don't think people really know, but the skaters know.
Okay.
So yes, I think the pandemic really put roller skating on another pedestal, because everyone think it's been forgotten, but no, it's been here.
Yes, yes.
It just
That's
got
what-
larger now. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's what we did as, you know, kids. We skated
Correct.
a lot.
Yep. Hmm.
But even when we skated as kids, you know how you'll go to the bowling alley or you'll go to the skating rink and you'll get those shoes and then they'll spray them with spray. I'm
Yes.
like, I'm not.
Yes.
We are not going to
Right,
be using Lysol to kill the funk, basically.
Right.
Correct,
Right.
correct,
Right.
correct.
Right. Yes. Yes.
And so, do you have your own line? Are you thinking about having your own line of skates?
Not
Yes.
at the moment, but we have our own merchandise. Right now, we have our T-shirts, we have sweatshirts, we have masks because you got to
Also
run
for
with the time.
toddlers too.
Yeah.
For toddlers, we have roller skates. So
Wow.
But we do have a skates out skate designed.
Okay.
And I talked to one distributor a couple years ago. I called it the Catfish. It's called Skates
Ah.
Out Catfish. The way I designed it, because of the way I skate, our style, where we're from, we stride across the floor. So the toe of everybody skates in Ohio is tore up.
Okay.
So my skates look like a catfish mouth,
Ah.
and it's automatically from our style. So that's how we came up with Skates Out Catfish, basically, is the way we skate. So it brings back the Ohio style of roller skating with that whole model of a skate. So.
But you already know when you all think of catfish and the day that is not a good
catfish
name.
and skates.
Yeah, I was like, how did you come up with that? Yeah,
But
thank you for explaining that.
but the way they're designed,
Yes.
they have fins. I designed 2 holes where you
Whoa.
can breathe. So the holes they put on the sides are
Yeah.
the same type of holes that I designed for fins. The shoestrings goes in there. So it's like your strings coming up and they're crossing all the way over. So it's
Ah.
making it look like a catfish mouth in the front with fins on the sides.
I got you covering up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep, you covering it up
Yes.
quite well, right?
Yes.
Just
Yes,
like that,
yes.
I'm fin too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And so where do you go from here?
Man, it's major. I tell everybody, it's endless. I'm in a unique position, and I'm not gonna say me. We're roller skating. Normally, with roller skating, people is trying to just get their own skate line. They're trying to come up with their own skate gear and things like that. When we came here, God said, "You're general manager," and I was like, "Oh man, I ain't never ran a whole business myself."
Yeah.
So I brought her along, and we ran a business for 10 years. Like they let us run it from A to Z,
Wow.
and we helped that business build, and we learned so much through that business that we took what we learned from that and started pouring our knowledge that we didn't know we had in us. We
Yes.
start pulling that into our own business.
And was that a skate business or a different business, and you brought it into skate?
It was
Skate
actually the whole skating business. I always had a
Wow.
rink in my head
Yeah.
all my life.
Okay.
Even in Ohio as a teenager, I was building a mental rink in my head. I always said I wanted to own one. So by me traveling across the country doing skate events, marathons, I come back home and tell her, this skate rink was doing this skate rink was doing that. We was building a portfolio, but what we did was put our own touch on everything that we wanted to do with our own rink. So when we got a chance to run a rink, we went and seen our consultant, and she said, you got to let it out to see if it works. Because I did not want to let none of that knowledge go.
Right.
And we let it out, and that rink went from red to yellow, and they told us they was in the green. The bank started letting them
Wow.
do what
Wow.
they needed to
Oh,
do.
Wow.
nice.
That
So,
was-
it was
we
like
knew.
we
Wow.
inputted our whole business mindset and plan into
Yes.
the company
Because
as
it
well.
wasn't no structure when
Right.
we got there. And that's the first thing I
Right.
said, there's no structure here. So that's why I came up with the general manager position, manager's positions. Both of my young men you just interviewed, they was working for us in the rink. Antoine worked till he was 18. Keon worked until we left last March. They been working since they was 14 in the rinks.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that was like destiny, and it was amazing that it came full circle.
Correct.
Because
yes.
all the things that you done, it just came all together.
And
You're right,
I would say this, when you start something, you never know the ending if you quit.
Right.
And that's
Exactly.
one thing I have never done in life, and I show my guys the same thing, is no matter what I have started, they have witnessed me complete every single
Right.
thing I've started,
Yeah.
and they seen the outcome of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's work in it, and it's hard work, but when you see the outcome, that's where you're satisfied of what the outcome was. And yeah, I never quit, because it's something at the end of the tunnel. I know it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so what's unique about this is, and a blessing, that we have two African American boys or young men in a home, and we have both parents. And so tell me, how is it like, and I know you don't know any other way, but how is it like, and what do you do to raise two law-abiding, two young men that have morals, values? What did you do, and where did you get that from?
We actually, a long time ago, when we met when we were very young. So of course, with having kids young, we grew up saying we want something different to break a chain.
Break chains.
And hopefully we just continue to keep growing and growing and growing. And I was like, what is my purpose in life?
I always
Yeah.
say
And
that.
we're just like, show beats the tail. That's his favorite motto. And
What is it?
Show beats the tail.
That's what I
Show
say
beats
to
the tail.
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
so he tells them all the time.
Wait a minute, show
promises
beats
it-
the tail?
So-
Either way it goes.
I'll break that down to you.
Okay, go.
The reason why I say show beats the tail so much is
Okay.
because people tell you all the time what they're going to do,
Right.
how they're going to help you,
Right.
what they can do for you,
Uh-huh.
but telling me can't show me.
Okay.
So that's why I tell my sons, they used to come home, I got an A on my test, where's the paper? I
Yeah.
said show beats the tail, and they know. So they'll leave the conversation alone
Yeah.
because they couldn't show me nothing. And that's
Yeah.
my favorite line, is because if I'm gonna say something, I have to show beat to tell my own words to you, and that's my favorite word, and that makes me stick true to who I am, what I'm saying, and what I say I'm going to do.
Okay.
So that's why I always say show beat to tell.
Nice.
But with my young guys, I never had a father. I don't know my father. And with my guys, I said to her, I will never leave my kids stranded.
That's like a tearjerker, really.
And I have never missed a step with them. And that's why I tell the young people, if you're going to have babies, guess what? It's your responsibility. And you have to be there every single day. And that's what I have done. That's what I molded myself to do, because I never witnessed the feel of a father and embracing me like a son. But I wanted to show them this is, I don't know the blueprint to be a father. I just wanted to show them the morals and values my mom taught me. But turning them into young men through those morals and values. And that's basically what I did, was made sure I was in their life, teaching, and making sure they don't fumble over stuff that I had to fumble over because I didn't have a father figure around. And my mom she did a great job with us. We grew up in the projects, 4 kids, no one's in jail, no one's in trouble, everybody's working, doing what they're supposed to do. So I know those morals and values will stick as long as we keep pushing those old school morals and values.
Okay. Yes. And so tell the audience, or tell us, how do we get in contact with you?
You can reach us at www.skatesoutvirtual. You can do Skates Out Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can contact us personally if you like at the 404-484-5277.
Oh, wait, that was too fast. Can you slow that down? 404-484-484 5277.
Or you could check us at IG Skates Out.
Okay, go ahead.
But Natasha and Ake, thank y'all for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate
very
it.
nice.
Definitely.
Very much.
Thank y'all so much.
We are FashAZON, where we can change the fabric of our journey with one stitch and one step at a time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.